Hey guys, today I want to talk about a new pack I've been testing. It's a Kuiu Venture Divide 3000. It's 3,000 cubic inches. It's a little bit bigger than the packs that I've reviewed in the past from Kuiu, which is the 1200. Still one of my all-time favorite packs, but I needed something a little bit larger. A trip I went on over the summer, and this kind of fit the bill for it. I was out in Idaho in the Sawtooth Mountains, so I brought this with me. I need to bring in extra gear on the plane. I needed to take extra gear up into the mountains with me, and this for me was the best pack at the time and still is. So I want to walk over some of the pros and cons of this pack, what you can do with it, how you can set it up, how I use it, and all of that. So once again, it is waterproof. It's the Fedora. This thing is littered with pockets all over. We have, once again, we have a nice pocket here up front. Put anything you want inside this. We once again have a nice big fold out pocket. You can see here, so you can stuff plenty in here. Then we have some mesh organizing pockets up front. So like I said, I had this front loaded up, the small pocket. I had all of this loaded up, usually snacks and all that stuff and put inside here. This also does have a place for a water bladder, so you can actually put it on the inside of this bag and then run the hose up through the sides, and there's some organization for that. Like a lot of the Kuiu packs, this does have the bottom port that opens up, so you can actually find which pocket it is here. You can fit your hand all the way through. So this is set up for if you have a big spotting scope. Your spotting scope would sit up top here. Your tripod legs sit in the bottom. If you had a rifle, anything like that you want, you can help. You can use that for organization. The bottom also has some compression sleeves, so you can hook these and then you can compress this bottom, or you can leave it fully expanded. It also has some additional ones here on the side if you wanted to add some additional storage organization, if you wanted to put a sleeping pad or anything else here on the bottom, wrap the jacket up. On the front, you're going to also see you have more tie downs. There's 3 to be exact all throughout here. Now these are cool. These do adjust. They also do pop off. So within the top portion, there's 2 different hit points. In the bottom down here, you have much more. You have 5 down here. And these are pretty nice because I use this for my remote setup for whitetail actually. So these will slide off and then you can place them wherever you need to for storage reasons. And they're fairly simple. See how they just slide off, and then they just have a hook that hooks in these webbings, and then you can, of course, once again, adjust where you need to. They do go out pretty far, so you have the ability to do all that. We have 2 water bottle pockets each side. We also have some nice pockets here on the inside around the belt. The belt is adjustable. It's very nice. It's comfortable. You have these, you can pull out and extend however you need to. My wife carried this as well. She thought it was really comfortable. So going back down to people's sizes, so I'm 6 foot. My wife is, of course, much shorter, smaller than what I am. This is a pretty neat feature that they do have for this pack. This is Velcro, as you can tell, and they kind of have like little hash marks on here, and you can either pull the entire pack up or down based upon how the weight is hitting you, and I think it's just a really nice feature. I had mine kind of in the middle, and it actually worked for her. They have nice, really soft foam pads in here with mesh. Just like any pack, you're going to sweat typically on the lower back. It does keep the pack off of you a little bit, but I will say shirts were pretty soaked on the backside with carrying the weight of this pack and just general walking around and all that. The other thing that you can do on this pack too, if you're traveling with this on a plane and you don't want this belt, these things typically like get caught up in the compartments and all that, or you just don't need a belt. This thing has Velcro on the front side of it, and you can pull and detach this entire belt out, which is really cool. I like the features that they've given you, especially for the price point. You can pull this entire belt out. We can do adjustments up here. So it's nice. I think they put some nice, cool features in here. Like I said, this pack is built overall for a day pack. You can use it for multiple things. Now, one thing that is different about this pack, and it's some issues I've had with it. This has a big collar on it, like a big snow collar on it. So the way you're going to load this thing is from the top down, and it's deep. I mean, it comes all the way up to my shoulder. So it does have a top collar on it, has a little sleeve in here you can see on the inside. So you shove all your stuff in here. We have ripcord here. You can cinch it down, and then once you cinch it down, you have a main adjustment up top here. What this will do is this will grab this portion here. It'll sandwich it down depending on how much you need to sandwich that down. And then we also have additional clips up here that will lock in to these tabs. So if you need to store something else up here, you can. You have the ability to store up here. Now getting into your pack, we have two main compartments here on the side. So you can put the pack on its side. You can get in through here, organized throughout outside here. Inside this as well, here's where your water bladder goes. And then you can run it up through the back portion of this. And we do have, on both sides, we have organization here. We have these little clips where you can run your hose in through here. Of course, it's got additional shoulder straps up here, so load lifters. You can pull these down once you get a pack. It is nice that you don't get this on all the packs. So you do have your load lifters here. Can adjust, pull that pack a little bit tighter to the upper part of your back. If you've listened to any of my other reviews in the past before, I like to buy gear that I can use for multi-use. So now I have a nice quick day pack that I can use on a hike. I can do a 2-nighter with this very easily. I have enough room to put stuff in here. I wouldn't push it much further than that. But I also have a nice setup for remote whitetail. Now, how I do that is I take my climbing sticks here. These are by Tethered. I absolutely love these. These are my favorite Skeletor sticks. I put the foot cleats on the side water bottle pockets, and then I lock in here on the sides. So I will load up both sides with this, and they strap down very nicely. Here we go. Add the other one on here, which is actually this side. And then once I have these on both sides, get them in here. They don't go anywhere. They won't slide around. Place the bag flat. I have all of these adjustable clips on these back sides. My stand then goes on top of the pack like this. I run these crossed over on each side here. So the cool thing, once again, is that we have the ability to be adjustable. I basically lock all of these in across, and then, like I said, I'm not going to do all this right now, but once all of them are locked in through here, I'll have my sticks on both sides, and then I have my stand here in the middle, and it's a great bag for going out and doing a remote setup on this, and it works completely fine. I've done it multiple times this season already, so another solid good use for it. And I leave the belt on because then I can put any other thing else that I want to carry. I have in those pockets. The pack's small, I can leave it on the ground. It's usually going up in the tree stand with me to bring the rest of my gear up. So this bag here retails for $249. It comes in all the different colors that Kuiu offers. It also comes in ash color, which is what this color is here, and then it comes in a gray, which is their gunmetal. You can get this on sale. They typically run their sales all the time. I know I did not pay full price for this. I waited so they did their big sales on it, and I think you guys should check it out. If you need something that's slightly bigger than the 1200, this is the 3000. I think after you go from the 3000 up, they start getting to more like true backpacking packs where you're going to stay out there a couple days. The weight goes into it. I think this weighs, don't quote me on it, but I know it's 4 pounds and 11 ounces, I want to say. But you can't beat this pack. It's good. It's comfortable. Once again, I love Kuiu's day pack. So check it out. It's the Kuiu Venture Divide. And until then, I'll bring some more reviews to you. Get yourself some Basil Hayden 10-year. It's ultra smooth, good. And drink some bourbon. See you guys later.